Hey everyone. All right, so before I start, I need to know if anybody can hear me because lately it's it's been a mess with me connecting Bluetooth devices and having them on in different rooms. So, before I get started, Rachel Moisio, you are the first person on. Would you be a dear and let me know if you can hear me? Yes or no? Yes or no? And then I'm going to just dive in. Anybody else on? Kathy, would you let me know if you can hear me? Testing, testing. All right, I'm gonna disconnect and come right back on. Hi, Kristen, I hope your baby girl's okay. Anna, would one of you let me know if you can hear me? Lori, would you let me know if you can hear me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna disconnect because I think I can't be heard. You can hear me? Yay, okay, good. Hi everybody, happy Friday. All right, so today is day 11. So if you're just joining me, over the course of the next, thank you Anna, thank you Lori, over the course of, well, I've set out on a 100-day journey, and over the course of these 100 days, I'm sharing with you a book that I am tasked with studying as a part of my life coach practice. And the book is called 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself and to Change Your Life Forever by Stephen Chandler. This book is awesome, and day 11 is amazing. I love this one. I'm so excited, and I hope it speaks to some of you. So day 11 is called Find Your Master Key, and this one is huge for me. I hope it's huge for you. So without further ado, here we go. So find your master key. I'm going to read it to you. It's about a page and a half. It's got some nuggets, guys, and I just know it's going to work for you. So it worked for me. I used to have the feeling that everyone else in life had, at one time or another, been issued an instruction book on how to make life work. I don't know about y'all, but I feel that way. There are times where I'm like, okay, this life and baby thing needed to come with a manual. And I, for some reason, wasn't there when they passed out the manuals. I felt a little bit like the Spanish poet Cesar Vallejo, who wrote, "Well, on the day I was born, God must have been sick." Oh, who's watching? Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I felt, oh wait, I already read that. Still struggling in my mid-30s with a pessimistic outlook and no sense of purpose. I voiced my frustration once to a friend of mine, Dr. Mike, who recommended a book to me. Until that time, I didn't really believe that there could be a book that could tell you how to make your life work. Guys, there isn't a book that can tell you how to make your life work. There are so many books. There's not just one, there's millions. Believe me, I know that's to be true. Hey, Susie. The name of the book was The Master Key to Riches by Napoleon Hill. And I'm just going to pause right there. If any of you have done any kind of studying and you've studied Napoleon Hill, you know his work is gold. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So old, but so amazing. Totally recommend it. So anyhow, I digress. It sat on my bookshelf for quite a while, and I didn't believe in motivational books or self-help. I underlined that. The author didn't believe in motivational books or self-help. Hello. Okay, first of all, that's a foreign concept to me, because for as long as I can remember being able to think on my own and just kind of maybe, take care of myself, like from the age 10 up, I have been a self-help junkie, I should say. I'm a self-help junkie. And I know it's not for everybody, but I'm here to tell you that if you're struggling in any area of your life, self-help is amazing, okay? Don't think it's for the weak-minded. It's not. It's for those who are ambitious and want to take life by like a bull by the horns and just kind of take control of it. The author believed that self-help and motivational books were for the weak and gullible fools. It was when I was finally persuaded to read the book by the word riches in the title. So he saw the word riches in the title and he thought, okay, this is something I should read. Riches would be a welcome addition in my life, and riches were probably what I needed to make me happy and wipe out my troubles. Amen. You too, Anna. What the book actually did was a lot more than increase my earning capacity. Although by practicing the principles in the book, my earnings did double in less than a year. Napoleon Hill's advice ultimately sparked a fire in me that changed my entire life. You guys, whenever I hear somebody read that or say that kind of comment, there is no escaping the fact that I'm going to be reading that book. I soon acquired an ability that I would later realize was self-motivation. I mean, that's gold. A book that can help you to uncover your self-motivation. After reading that book, I read all of Napoleon Hill's books. I also began buying motivational audiobooks for listening to in my car and for playing in my bed as I went to sleep each night. Everything I had learned in school, everything I learned in college, and from my family and friends was out the window. You guys, that's huge. I don't know about you, but I'm a seeker right now, and everything I'm finding is almost as if I never learned it in my youth. Because I'm seeking it out, and it's just poignant now. Without fully understanding it, I was engaging in the process of completely rebuilding my own thinking. I was, thought by thought, replacing the old cynical and passive orientation to life that I had with a new optimistic and energetic outlook. This is from a guy who didn't believe in self-help and self-motivational, motivation books. If it can change his life, it totally can change yours. You've just possibly got some preconceived notions about, who self-help books and all of that are actually for. So what is the master key to riches? And this is a quote. "The great master key to riches," said Napoleon Hill, "is nothing more or less than the self-discipline necessary to help you take full and complete possession of your own mind. Remember, it is profoundly significant that the only thing over which you have complete control is your own mental attitude." You guys, that is so huge. That is so stinking huge. I mean, it's kind of everything I've been preaching to y'all over the course of this first, 10 days here is that, you have the ability to do anything you want in life if you just start to think that quite possibly it's just your stinking thinking that's stopping you. You need to realize the power and the authority that you have to start questioning your thoughts. Get curious about why you think the way you think. Taking complete possession of my own mind would be a lifelong adventure, but it was one that I was excited about beginning. We're almost done. Maybe Napoleon Hill's book will not be your own master key, but I promise you that you'll find an instruction book on how to make your life work if you keep on looking. It might be The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. That's a deep book. That's really deep. That's a really hard book to read. The Last Word in Power by Tracy Goss, Frankenstein's Castle by Colin Wilson, or one of my other favorites right here, The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem by Nathaniel Branden. That book is amazing. All those books would have worked in All those books would have worked the primary transformation for me, and they have all taken me higher up the motivational ladder. Your own key might even come from the spiritual literature of your choice, the Bible, or insert whatever religion you're practicing. You'll find it when you're ready to seek. It's out there waiting for you. You guys, this is huge. Okay, so I firmly believe that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And that's what I'm going through right now. I, over the course of these last few years, have been going through such a metamorphosis and have had such a collection of mentors, both literally and just virtually. And I've been seeking out different people to breathe life into me, to speak life into me in different ways. If there's an area in your life that you're not excelling, don't make it your excuse to just stay there. If there's something like, if you get offended by people, start looking into motivational speakers that can help you not to be offended. And it really comes down to, how are you with your self-confidence? How are you with your thinking? But the main thing I want to share with you with finding your master key here is, when all is said and done, as a seeker, as a life coach, as a mother, as somebody who has really just entered the realm of spirituality, I am here to tell you that in my 45 years, the one piece of wisdom that I can impart upon you is the fact that the only person who knows the manual to your life is you. And chances are you're uncertain what you're supposed to be doing, or you're not hearing what it is that you're needing to do in your life, or whether to turn left or right, or how to fix your problems. The only reason you're not tuned into that and seeing the actual words written on your soul, the manual of your life, is because you're not paying attention. You're not asking to be shown the manual of your life. You're not slowing down. You're not turning off the TV. You're not turning off the radio. You're not questioning the people that you surround yourself with. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're finding that you're just not where you want to be or where you thought you would be, then get conscious and wake up, because the reality is there is no time like the present to become who you were meant to be. I didn't figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up until I was 42. I mean, I'm 45 now, and I'm kind of like, yeah, this is my jam. This is what God wanted me to do with my life. So what I'm going to do real quick is I have a 2-minute audio clip I want to share with you guys. It's a little corny, but you guys, you know what? Finding your master key is also kind of like the cockpit analogy from day 9 or 10 that I shared with you guys. Know what buttons to push in your life. For me, I have 3 little kids and a husband who works all day. I know that I need inspiration and motivation because I wake up and there are days where I just don't feel it. So what I have to do is I have to push the right buttons, and that comes in the form of controlling what I listen to. You know, I obviously don't have all the answers here, and I certainly don't have all the answers for you. But what I do know is I don't listen to the news. I don't know anything about the news. I have no idea what's going on in the world, because for me, that's toxic for Sherry. I just can't function if I've got the external stress, because I've got enough to manage in my own daily life that I can't take that on. So what I do is I find out what it is that are my master keys, and I twist them every single day, and I play them every single day. So I'm going to share this one with you guys because this one's awesome, and I think you guys are really going to benefit from it. So I hope you guys can hear it. Let me know if you can, okay?
Why do you make me suffer? Make me wait? Hold me back from being great? Why the pain? Why the failures? Why the struggle? Why all the pain? It's not what I asked for. Don't want to play the game.
I said I'll open the door. I didn't say I'll walk you through it. You must do your bit. You must learn a little bit, suffer a little bit, grow a little bit, so you know the contrast. You asked for patience, so I gave you lineups. I made you wait, because that's how you grow. That's how you know. Know what you want, know the difference. You asked for love. I gave you a broken heart, so you know the difference between real and fake, between average and great. I can open the door, I can guide you through, but you must walk through. You must keep your eyes open, see the message, see the cues, know what you must do. You must play your part. Don't look up, look within yourself. That's where I am. I will always guide you. Open your ears. Open your heart. Don't get lost in human directions. Your intuition is the guide. The real journey. The best ride.
Okay, so, you know, I love that because he says your intuition has everything you guys need. It has everything we need. And he says in there, don't look up, look within. Well, I kind of think it's a way of saying that, you know, everything you need is within. So it's just a matter of paying attention and identifying that master key for you and knowing what works for you, and then also knowing what doesn't work for you. So there you go. That's day number 11. I think it's awesome. Napoleon Hill, I cannot recommend his books enough. So I'm not going to recap all of the days because I think that the list is starting to get long. But please follow me along on the journey. If you have any motivational things that work for you, share them with me. Let me know. If you know anybody who could benefit from the motivation and the inspiration that's coming from this 100 days, share this with them. You know, have them follow along too. This book is amazing. I think you guys are going to enjoy the ride. Have a good day. Bye.